Hi parents, hi students. There's a lot of information coming at you. I'm kind of guilty of sending pretty wordy emails out there. So I thought I would do a video and sort of explain to you some of the things that are coming up that I've sent emails out about. Maybe you haven't seen the email, and these are things that we really need to get done sooner than later, because we're going live next Thursday with our virtual orchestra, and it's going to be awesome. But there's some prep work we need you parents to do, and kids and all that good stuff. So first things first, forgive me, I got my little list right here. First things first. Oh, welcome. I already did that. So welcome. Good to see you. Charms. This year, we're using Charms a lot more than we have in the past. So if you have not logged into your student's Charms account, I need you to get online as soon as possible and take care of that. I emailed out directions on Wednesday, but I'm going to do it again today. Get logged in, and one of the important things I need from you is your child's t-shirt size. I want to order t-shirts, but I can't do that if I don't know. I haven't met a third of you, and a lot of you have grown. I've heard some of you are like 6'3" now or whatever, so I don't know what size t-shirt to order. I need you to take care of that for me. So get logged into Charms, and then tell me your child's t-shirt info. All right, at this point, Mr. Salazar is going to talk to you about books and other good stuff.
Hey everybody, my name is Mr. Salazar. I am brand new here to the district this year. I'm really looking forward to working with each and every one of you. But today, for right now, I'm going to talk about books that you need for the year. So if you are in the Honors Orchestra, you're going to need this book, the Muller-Rusch book. Please make sure that when you are ordering, you're very careful not to get the wrong book. First of all, it's book 3, and it'll say it right here in the top corner. And then make sure you also get it for your instrument, which will also say right here on the top. So this is violin, book 3. If you go to Dallas Strings, they should have it for you there. Be careful when ordering online. If you're not sure about a purchase, make sure you contact myself or Mr. Powelson just to make sure. So Honors Orchestra, you need this book, the Muller-Rusch book 3. If you're in Sinfonietta Orchestra, you're going to need the String Basics. This is book 2. Once again, make sure you get the right instrument and book. The book 2 is going to be blue, and it'll also say book 2 on the top next to your instrument. So make sure you do get the blue book. If you get the red book, that's book 1, so don't get that. You don't need that book. So that's for Sinfonietta Orchestra. For Philharmonic, you're going to need the Essential Elements book 2. It looks just like book 1, so don't get confused if you have a book 1 from last year. It is purple on the top. It's got purple highlights, so that's how you know it's book 2. And then also it says book 2. Once again, make sure you get the right instrument. This one is a double bass. Make sure you get the instrument that you need for your instrument. Sorry, that didn't make sense. The book you need for your instrument. And then finally, if you're a beginner this year, we do use the Essential Elements book 1. Like I was just saying, make sure you get book 1. That one has an orange highlight on top. And it'll also say book 1. Once again, make sure you get it for your instrument. If you are a beginner and you ordered a beginner kit, you do not need to purchase a book because it comes with your beginner kit. However, for everybody else, you're not a beginner anymore. You're not getting a beginner kit. So please make sure you do get the book for your class, the appropriate book. And those books should be linked in the description down below. So if you're not sure about, if you don't want to go back and check out what I just said, just check out the description. They should be there. All right, let's go ahead and talk about stools, chairs, and music stands. All right, guys, let's move on. So, like I said, we're going to talk about stools, chairs, and stands that you can check out while we're doing our virtual learning at the start of this semester. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the chairs. If you're a violin, viola, or cello, and you don't really have a solid chair to practice on at home, like you just, I don't know, hopefully you're not practicing on a couch or like on your bed where you're going to have improper posture, and you want like a solid chair, we do have chairs, these chairs for checkout, as long as we're doing virtual learning and as long as you're doing virtual learning. We just ask that when you are coming back to school and you're coming back to do physical learning, you do bring the chair back as well. Same thing if you have, or if you don't have a reliable music stand and you're just kind of flimsy, we are checking out music stands as well. Same thing there. When you come back to do physical learning with us, we do need those stands back. But for the time being, while we're doing virtual learning, yes, you can check out one of those if your stand at home isn't super reliable or it's kind of flimsy. For my bass players, you will need a bass stool, and we have these stools also available for checkout. That's really cool. They kind of fold up, and they're easy to stow away and kind of put out of the way if you're not using it. But all bass players will need a bass stool, and we'll show you more how to use those once we get virtual learning going. But yeah, those are the 3 things you'll need for checkout if you're gonna do virtual learning and you want some reliable supplies. Let's go ahead and move on to the parent Zoom meeting coming up soon.
All right, I'm back to talk to you about parent Zoom meetings that are coming up. I need parents to be involved with this because I'm going to explain more about the program. We're going to talk more about what we're going to be doing this year, what we can do, what we can't do, and all that good stuff. So it's going to be on Tuesday, August 18th, and there's 2 different meetings to go to. The first one is from 6 to 7. That's for parents who are of orchestra students who are returning to Cockrell. You've been in the program for a year or 2. You know what to expect. Yours really won't take that long. But I left a lot of time for questions. And if you're the parent of a child who's new to Cockrell, doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're transferring in from another school with experience and you're in Philharmonic, Sinfonietta, or honors, that time is from 7 to 8. We're going to go in a lot more detail about what we're going to be doing this year, how we do orchestra, and what that's going to look like, and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to take care of that on Tuesday, August 18th. Now, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to beginners real quick. Now, if you are a student in Philharmonic, Sinfonietta, and honors, you're done. I will see you guys very soon. If you're a beginner, if you're a parent of a beginner, you probably have a couple questions about what was that beginner kit my kid was supposed to get. Everybody's ordered one, which is fantastic. Everybody who ordered their instrument from Dallas Strings, they've been delivered. I want to show you what's in them real quick and what we're going to be doing with these. We've got to label all of this stuff, and we're still waiting for supplies to come from McKinney ISD, so we're not ready to distribute these to you yet. Instruments will be going home before school starts. On day 1, on August 13th, that Thursday, your child is going to need their instrument. So if you've not arranged for your rental, OMG, you're kind of behind. We need you to get that taken care of. All right, here's what's in the kit. First things first, Mr. Salazar talked about the book. Bam, there's your book right there. It's already there. You don't need to buy another one. And then every kit also has a music stand. So this is a travel music stand. It's great for when you've got when we have to go to another site for a concert where it's not like a stage or whatever. These are really good for that. They're a little flimsy, but they work for what you need. And then every kit will also come with a cake of rosin. They call it a cake. Don't eat it. It's toxic and it'll make you sick. You don't want that. Every instrument's going to get one of these. Now, here's where it gets a little bit different. Violins and violas, they get something called a shoulder rest. Every violinist and violist needs to use a shoulder rest. And then for the cellos and basses, they all got a rock stop. So again, we're going to label all these supplies for you and make some marks or whatever so that way we can make virtual learning work. And we will let you know when you can come pick this stuff up. You're going to be getting a binder as well. And in that binder, you're going to have a pencil pouch, a pencil. I'm sending home a milkshake straw. Don't use it for milkshakes because you're going to put your hands all over it and that kind of stuff. And there'll be maybe a couple other little things like calendars and stuff like that. But the bottom line is I'm still waiting on my supplies to come in. Once those come in, I will let you know. But in the meantime, the most important thing you can do, priority 1, get on to Charms, get logged in, put your kid's t-shirt info in there. Nothing will make me happier than to be able to call up my t-shirt company and say, hey, I've got sizes for you. Let's get that order and get you your t-shirt. Super mega important. That's all for now. If you have any questions, email is really the best way to get in touch with us. But in the meantime, have a great last few days of summer break, and we'll see you soon.